Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Chris, and today we're going to be taking a look at a big moving head from our friends at Shehds. When I say big, I mean huge, big. This thing is a BI fixture. It's a 19 by 40 watt BI fixture, and it's IP65 rated. Weighs in around 50 pounds, 48 pounds, and it has numerous DMX channel possibilities, and it's big. Did I say it's big? Probably gonna strain myself here. Here it is, the JMS Web Shehds 19 by 40 watt big BI. This thing is a monster. IP65 rated, again about 48 pounds. This thing stands at about 21 inches tall from the base, and at the biggest width it's about 17 inches. As you can see, it fits easily on a totem, and we have a 540, 270-ish fixture. So we got a decent tilt. It's not quite this far when it's fired up. It's about that far, but pretty good. And again, IP65 rated. So this thing can get wet, and we're gonna go ahead and take it out and show you that we can do that a little bit later. But we're gonna go ahead and take a closer look at this thing right now, tell you what's in the box. I'll put that on the screen right now. You have about a 3-foot power cord and about a 6-foot DMX cable. All the gaskets on the back are rubber. I'm going to go ahead and show you these in a second. One of the things I really like about this unit, now I know a lot of us aren't hooking these things up on truss, but Shehds has made it perfectly easy to do so by having the integrated spring-loaded clamps right here, which are really cool. You can take this off of here, so if you're not going to use this thing, get rid of the weight. It's a metal plate, and these two spring-loaded G clamps or C clamps, which are really awesome and really convenient if you're going to hang this thing. But again, big Allen wrench, you can take this off, and it is steel, so you'll probably save yourself a lot of weight by taking that off. So as you can see on the back, you have nice rubber gaskets. It's got a 3-pin DMX, as you see here. Nice rubber gaskets to seal it up. And then this is a PowerCon style connector. It's the True One style connector, so it's got a 3 or 4 slotted, but very cool. It does come with a 3-foot cable. It's not a new trick. It's a kind of a knockoff, but it seems to do the trick just fine. And then you have your really nice big heavy light. You've got your covering on here again. So this is IP65 rated. It means only one more thing to do, so we're going to plug it in, take a quick look at the menu, show you some of the patterns up on the wall, but it is a BI fixture, so you're pretty used to the BIs now, but this one is much more powerful and will allow it to be outside, and what it's saying is like -4 degrees to like over 120 degrees. So it should be able to take the weather. We're going to go out later, spray it down, and see what it looks like in the yard, but for now, we'll turn this on, show some stuff on the wall, and see what you think. Booting up. It's got a little bit of a whine to it. So in order to get into this particular fixture, as soon as you push the menu, you're going to see a little up-down section here. So basically, you got to push up till it turns green, down till it turns green, and then menu till it turns green, and then you're in the menu. And then while you're in the menu, you have a bunch of stuff here. So you have your setup. Oh, I hit it. So you have your setup, and if you go in there, you have your DMX address, your encoder. You can reverse your pan and your tilt. You have your sound set, which is the sound sensitivity for the sound active. And then out here, going back out, in your mode, you have your DMX. You have DMX possibilities of 25, 23, and 101 channels. We're going to keep it on 25 because I've already programmed that. So we're going to keep it in 25. And then we also have DMX. You have 2 auto shows and a sound active. And we're going to keep it in DMX right now. Once again, besides that, if you go back out to the menu, you have what they call hand, and this is your manual mode. In your manual mode, you can pretty much select everything and make it do something if you want by changing your X and your Y axis to move it around. And then you have your speed. I'm not really sure what you would do with that because it wouldn't continue to go, but you can hit pretty much your, I believe it's 25 channels of this. You can go through and select everything you want if you want to do a you know, stagnant pattern on the wall or something like that. Okay. And besides that, you have what they call show, and that's for your display. That's basically just how your display looks. Info is going to give you information about the sensors, errors, channels, time, and nothing that I will ever touch personally. And plant is to kind of go in deep into it. If there's something that needs to be changed, you need a password to do that, and we won't be doing that. And what I didn't mention is that if you know about the BI fixtures, that this is kind of a beam wash type fixture. It will allow you to zoom out and into about 4 degrees to about 50-ish degrees, depending which literature you read, but very cool. And then when you do use the zoom function, you can get into where it has its squares and its kind of kaleidoscope type windmill effect. And you do have a constant 360-degree move in this. This will spin inside of here either way, and you can change the speed of that. And then you also have options to go into 101 channel and kind of pixel map this so you can control the red, green, blue, white of every single diode of here, the 19 of them. So very cool fixture, but you do also have a color temperature adjustment in here, so you can go from like almost like an amber to a white and everywhere in between. And when I'm talking about the effects, like this effect right here is already in here. I basically set purple up myself and then just went to the effect and have this pattern going. And I have this thing dimmed down to like nothing. But you can do things like this. Either you can make the color and do this, or you can go into where the presets are and just let this thing go crazy. And I did this earlier just because I wanted to see how the manual would work, or the hand function in here. And so I just created this, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna flip this over and put it over there so you can take a look. And all I'm gonna do with the manual setting is I'm just going to change the Y-axis of this. Boop. Wrong way. And I'm going to flip it on over. All right, we're wired up DMX. We have the light over me. Now what I can do is I do still have red, green, blue possibilities here. So I have red, green, blue, and white, so I can color mix with my DMX controller, and you can see I have great colors. All right, so what I'm going to do is put something dim on. You'll see it from both sides here. You'll see it over my shoulder. All right, then you have your macros and colors, which are very cool. You can just go right through those. And again, you have some super brightness. All right, super brightness. Woohoo! And then also, I'm going to dim this down just so we don't all blind ourselves. Then you have your fun macros, okay? And you'll see, once I get to a certain point, here we go. So as this camera is not great, but there you go. You'll see it as I dim it down. These are the kinds of effects you get. This will kind of change it up, more of a fade. So very cool. Many different colors. Different speeds, different patterns. And then as this does this, which is really cool, you can actually come in here if you wanted to create your own. Say you want to turn on red. And where is my red? Oh, that's my flash. So if I turn on red and I come back in here, I can actually affect these modes, and it will use the color that I chose to do these things as well. And I can change the speed of them and have them do this. So if I wanted to make this an amber effect, I could do that. If I wanted to make it a blue effect, I could do that. I know this pixels from here look kind of funny. It's a cell phone facing me, but you'll see on the wall what's happening here. And then you have the ultimate where you can zoom in, and then you have these patterns, okay? So this is kind of the stuff you can do. And of course I have it so dim that it's hard to see, but now you'll start to see the squares. And as I zoom it, you'll see them better. So this is the style you get, and then you have tons and tons of options. So these things are wicked cool, obviously really amazing with haze and or mist of water. So if you were to do this and have these little effects going on, you can also set a background color, which is what I had there. So I had red, green, blue, white. I can make the background turn on and then have this effect. So if I have that going on, which is blue, I can make my background red if I want. I can make my background purple if I want by adjusting everything on here. So very cool. And this is only the 25 channel, so you have a ton of options, and you can see the kind of effect you get by using the BI and by turning the BI off, which is the rotation, and you can change the speed of the rotation. As you can see, very fast if you want it. You turn it off, and this is your zoomed in and you're zoomed out. So you see you got a gigantic wash, and then you have full movement up and over. Your zoom, dimmer, 100% linear dimming. Look at that, super good. And you can stop this. You can move this a little bit if you want. Add any color you want. You have strobe, plenty of strobing. Strobing's not a problem, but you can create your own colors by color mixing. And then you can add in these movements if you want, which are very cool. So this is an awesome light. So I'm going to come over here and say all the BI fixtures I think are super cool. This one is IP65 rated. We're gonna take this thing outside, get it wet, spray a mist in the air, see what it looks like in the yard, full power, because I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Yeah. There you have it, the IP65 rated Big BI from Shehds, 19 by 40, does a whole lot. It doesn't matter if it's wet, doesn't matter if it's cold outside and raining. This thing is pretty killer. Link is below. My name's Chris. Thanks for checking out this video.